Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my review of this week's episode of DC's Legends of Tomorrow on the CW, which was episode 2 of season 3 called Freakshow. And I gotta say I enjoyed this episode quite a bit. I liked it a lot. I think I arguably even enjoyed it more than the premiere last week. There's just a lot of questions in the premiere last week, and some things that didn't quite add up the way they wanted it to. But I found Freakshow to be, like I said, a much more enjoyable and sort of a more well-rounded episode of Legends of Tomorrow, I guess you could say. And some people would say this was like a disposable sort of filler episode, but I think it actually had some progression, but also, embraced the more campy sort of just pure fun side of Legends of Tomorrow at the same time. Of course, with the whole freak show and, circus, type of thing going on, I thought that was pretty fun. Of course, you have, Nate still sort of, resenting Amaya for why she left and everything, and we get a little bit more context on that. As much of a jump as that was in the premiere, which it was because we seen her at the end of season 2 ready to settle with Nate in the present and everything, and then to her supposedly just leaving. We find out just randomly at the start of season 3. This episode definitely gave a lot more context, and you sort of understand it now. It's not really an issue anymore. Now that they explained it, I thought that was fine. And we get more of a focus on Amaya's actual issues that are building, with her totem. And you have her sort of almost snap at the end of the episode, using her power to not only escape, but she almost ended up slaughtering the guy running the circus as well as potentially others if she went too overboard. Even swatting down a firestorm and everything. So it definitely made that dynamic feel more important and relevant the way it should have been in the premiere, I think, and just made more sense, like I said. So the whole freak show circus thing was fun. Of course, the guy running it, he wasn't really like a villain. He's like a little mini minor antagonist for the episode, I guess. I think his name is Billy Zane or something. I think I've seen him in something before. Forgive me. But he was all right. We have the whole saber-toothed tiger thing. He gets to turn into the size of about a little kitten at a certain point in the episode, which is cute. And of course you have I forget what her name is all of a sudden. Let's see. Agent Sharpe. The main one that's trying to put the legends under the microscope from Rip's bureau. And so she basically comes in and is just trying to find anything that proves that the legends are just ruining everything, and she doesn't believe that they'll be able to take on this supposed great threat that is on the way, and apparently Rip believes they can. So we get a little fight between her and Sara, which is fun, but it's one of those times where you question whether these characters would have that difficult of a time with each other. Because Sarah's supposed to be so well trained and so lethal and everything, on her best, like one of the very best fighters in the Arrowverse, alongside like Oliver Queen and Slade Wilson and everything. I just didn't really buy that Agent Sharpe would be quite as good of a fighter as Sara is, but they are made out to be so equal and even. That kind of bugged me a little bit, but I kind of like their dynamic. They shared some drinks together. Possible sexual tension, potentially, despite the whole Gary thing. The Gary thing is pretty funny, too. So I won't mind if Agent Sharpe and Sara actually became a thing at some point. I think there's an underlying tone. I don't know, some people get pissed off whenever you bring that up, but I think it's meant to be sort of an idea right now, potentially. Of course, Jefferson and Ray have to act as conjoined twins and try to juggle. Luckily, Martin comes in as a clown to try and get the attention away from him. I don't know if I talked about this last week, but I think I did, but Victor Garber is going to be leaving Legends of Tomorrow after season 3, Martin Stein. And that is a blow to the show. He's a good presence on the show. He's a solid actor. He's definitely going to be missed. But I'm curious to see what his final sort of arc is going to be on the show. Probably once we get closer to like the second half of the season, I think we'll probably get into it a little bit more. But again, I don't think they should ever kill Martin off. I don't think that'll be necessary unless it's like again some kind of big grand sacrifice. I don't know. But I would prefer if they almost left him with his daughter and he's just ready to settle there. And then if he wanted to appear again, they could have him. But yeah, I thought this was a good episode. Also, a mix, Fear of Clowns is fun, but he's finally able to step up for Martin to, help him out, and he beats quite a few of them around. He uses, I forget what it's called, but the hammer, to show how strong you are to basically, knock Martin out of the way and everything. That was good. Yeah, just a lot of fun with this episode, and, how that development with Amaya, slightly more, a little bit more details on the potential threat with, I forget the appearance, but at the end of the episode we see someone resurrected. Let's see. Okay. I guess it's a character named Buana Beast. Yeah, anyway, I'm not sure. I could be wrong about that, but the actress we see at the end of the episode, that's brought out from the water. She was also on the original, so it's cool to see her on this because she's pretty good on that. So I'm looking forward to her sort of being one of the main antagonists for this season on Legends. Gorilla Grodd is also supposed to appear this season as well, so that should make things even worse. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode a lot. I rated the premiere last week. I think I gave it like an 8 or 8.2 or something. This one is definitely a little bit better. So I'm willing to give it like an 8.7 at least. I thought it was very enjoyable, and Legends is picking up steam pretty quickly, like I said it would. Arrow, I think, had the better premiere last week, but Legends again proved that in the long run, I think I'm going to end up enjoying it more and be more entertained by it like I was last season. So yeah, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.